Bitch ass nigga. I just got back to the city. They say you trying to put charges on me and put the police on me. You send your little nigga out to do all your talking. Shit, nigga. You had to hate cause you were broke, nigga. That's the only way you can get attention, boy. You were broke, boy. Now you hating on Dolph, nigga. You a Hey man, why be mad at me too, man? Why you mad at me? Cause you had to fake it till you make it.
I know I didn't think it was over with.
Top of the morning. It is 8:01 a.m. and I'm feeling blessed, and I hope everybody else out there feeling blessed. Let's get straight into it. Salute to all y'all. Still waiting on to see what's going on with Govan, Hernandez Govan. He's still doing his damn thing out here, moving around, doing what he want to do. Nobody is even supervising this man. The judicial system down here playing games. They 1 minute he's the mastermind, so says the prosecutor, Paul Hagerman. The next minute, they trying to change his role in this whole thing. Talking about as more discovery comes out, we come to find out Govan might not have played the part that we thought he played in so many words. They gave him a $90,000 bond, sealed his bond conditions, and the only thing they tell us is he gets reprimanded. He get reprimanded for show. When they scream at him, talking about, well, Mr. Govan, you know, you can't be doing this, you can't be doing that. And then we don't hear nothing else. And he goes back out and do the fuck he want to do. Now, we just seen the shit that happened in South Haven, Mississippi, which I've been showing y'all a lot of things about Olive Branch, South Haven, and pretty much DeSoto County that's coming out now. And even Morroy, the DA, went on air saying, well, I'm just going to see what the court wants to do. How the fuck is you the DA and you got to see what the court is going to do? The man who violated his bond conditions 1,000 times. I'm talking about all over the place, going in and out of town. And they ain't doing shit. So what key do he hold to this whole thing? And they be saying it's a lot of people talking behind the scenes. Well, he would be a number one suspect with all this leniency. Now, you see Lil Flip in this picture back there. And anybody know any one of these guys in this photo? Because the tall dude, I think I seen him somewhere. We already know who Flip is. And it seems like Govan is out front as if he's some kind of leader of this little clique. Now, I'm not sure what that hand symbol that he throwing up, but I've seen that somewhere too. But this is what this video is for, so y'all can give me some insight. Now, Texas pipeline, Cali pipeline. What was Dolph in the way of? Because, you know, we got gatekeepers in every state. You know, you got Reggie Wright out there. I ain't saying he no gatekeeper Reggie Wright Jr., but we already know him and his pops. He got his name all up in paperwork. They call him on too. And then we got Jay Prince over here in Texas. I don't know if Dolph was in the middle of a lot of shit, a lot of business. Half and half, from the street side, the weed, the cannabis, into the music industry. Now, when you're getting all that money on both sides, you probably be stepping on a lot of people's toes. So when these two worlds collide, anything is possible. And the way they play the game, it seemed like Dolph was the oddball, you know, the one doing what he want to do with all the money, while everybody else have to bow down. Now, we never heard of Dolph playing no industry games at all. You heard him say about the 22 million and all that. Fuck the 22 million. Now, everybody else have to bow down. So, would they let a rogue? I ain't saying Dolph was not rogue, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The originator, the blueprint for the South. Would they let him continuously get millions and millions and millions and millions and keep all the money by himself on both sides and building them massive ass warehouses in Cali, the trucking companies, getting the best strain of weed and having better start growing that shit. Now that's in direct competition with Mexico too, because I don't know if y'all heard, but Mexico has got all the top scientists or whatever for the weed or whatever they call them to create a super strain. They wants to take over the whole cannabis industry. And if a lot of y'all don't know, just because they call it legalized marijuana, it's still a crime element to it, meaning that they have to still smuggle weed across state lines, in case y'all didn't know that. Now, you might can have a medical marijuana license, but everybody can't grow it. And then when they're looking for them strains, it's still a smuggling element on every level to the marijuana, in case y'all didn't know that. Just Google it and you'll find that out. Now, back to Texas. When we first started, when Dolph first died, we seen 4, 5, 6 Texas bloggers come in. It seemed like they were sent on purpose to create all kind of doubt and change the narrative with this Dolph case, and even take sides, pick sides. One of them picked Makita's side. Why y'all think that is? Because it always did look kind of funny to me. And then they disappeared. Now, looking at Lil Flip and his ties to Memphis, and then we talking about them pipelines and shit. This is just my question for today. Could Govan possibly be, because we know his daughter died in Houston, Texas too, and we know he got ties to Houston. But just like I said about them gatekeepers, we got Reggie Wright Jr. on the West Coast. I ain't saying he no gatekeeper, but he up there. And his name in all kind of paperwork. Matter of fact, they call him in the paperwork, Reggie Wright Jr. If y'all know who that is, that's the guy. You remember Tupac? He was a police officer in L.A. and his daddy was the chief or the over that shit, and they was taking bricks out the evidence room and all kind of conspiracy shit. So they got paperwork out there for him. And then we got Jay Prince in the South. And then we got Mexico. All of it linked together. So I'm just saying Dolph was that major, stacking millions and millions and millions. He already panned the camera and said, I got $1 billion lawyer. So that meant he was doing big things and about to do even bigger things. Right before he died, he was about to fade to black. He was about to go into straight business and set the young niggas up, but they couldn't wait, which is another element. He trying to teach them how to be a boss, but the young niggas think it's their world. They think they run shit, and they are very impatient. And since Dolph wasn't really since he was trying to make them bosses, they just want the fame. They want to release music when they want to, but don't have no recipe. So you can see how the gang shit that was around Dolph could have played a part too. And in the grand scheme of things, the main question is, what do we have to do to get behind, see what's going on with Hernandez Govan and who's really his backing and his power? And this is the question for the day, because it seems like we can't deny the fact that they're too lenient on him, so he has to be back. They sealed his damn bond conditions, which I ain't never heard no shit like that, and continue to let him do what he want to do. Something is going on. And that's what we need to try to find out. Now, as I look around the board, it seems like I'm one of the last few, if not the last, that's still on this mission to get justice for Dolph. sometimes in this game, in this mission, you don't always get everything right, which is normal. But we're gonna keep pushing anyway, because it's a big ass spider web of confusion, and that's how they want it to look. And the social media just makes it even more complicated because you don't know who to believe, what to believe, and all that. But the only advantage I got is that I'm all the way Memphis, so I can hear shit from the street level and still have to be careful about how you put information out, because believe it or not, rappers don't run the city. It's always behind the scenes that runs shit for real, the triple OGs. And while I'm on that, they just picked up a whole lot of more Young Mobb members the day before yesterday. So it's a lot of shit going on, and the feds are raiding. They doing bust and picking up people all over the city in spurts. And we already know what that is. They're trying to flip some people. So eventually one of these people, if they haven't already, is gonna lead to young Dolph. Somebody's gonna give up the master plan at this rate. So y'all keep y'all fingers crossed for that. Because if y'all think the YSL Rico is something, this is gonna be a multi-state, probably the biggest in history. And that's true. It's a lot of shit that they working behind the scenes in different states and the feds, and you know how they do. They don't move fast, but they move organized because they got all the resources, and that's what's going on behind the scenes. Now we got Trayon Ingram and we got Shondell Barnett, who plays who has some kind of key. Now we know Trayvon. When I did that interview, once again, his folks that's close to him said he would do anything to get out of jail because he couldn't stand going back to jail. So now that he back in Covington, Tipton County, they already got him. Now his folks say, I don't know if he had something to do with Dolph or not, True. But it's capable because he was one of TRUUUUUU's top shooters. And I don't know. But we also know that that car made it to ATL once again. Then when he went up there, when he killed Anita Wilson, Mobb Wilson's mama, because they killed his mama, him and Teasy. Like I keep saying, 5 days later, the same car was on Dolph assassination. So anything is possible. So we just gonna keep on keeping on and keep on exposing shit the best that we can over here. And with that being said, that's all I wanted to chop it up with y'all this morning. So let me get myself together. And one more thing, I've been asking people on this Patreon app, anybody, I don't care, 2 or 3, 1, to come over there and work with me on these buttons over here, Patreon, so that we can go live, start playing with that. And yeah, and up until now I have not one person, but we'll get that later. Y'all like, share, subscribe. I always support, and all donations are appreciated. Cash App $ TRURESULTS 2. Let me get my day started. I think I'm gonna drink me some coffee. I ain't drank no coffee in a while. But salute, and I'm gonna let y'all later. True.